my world.
Oh my gosh, that looks funky. I have been loving the sunlight that has been changing in our apartment. We get more sun is what I'm learning. Like in the fall, we've only lived here during the summer so far, and we get like very indirect sunlight, and now as you can see, the sun just comes filtering in throughout the day. I am loving it, like huge source of happiness. Anyways, hello, welcome to the vlog. Welcome to this week in my life. My name is Anna, if you are new. If you are not new, I'm so glad you came back. I am currently a grad student getting my Master's of Social Work, and I've got a few other things going on in my life, like an internship at a prison. I was about to say classwork, but I guess that's covered under grad student. I don't know what else I have going on. Today is Tuesday though. I kind of vlogged yesterday and then just like didn't finish it, so I'll just give you the little like rundown, I guess. But yesterday, Monday, I went into my internship, and if you watched my last vlog, I mentioned this literally like 11 times throughout the vlog, and it was kind of obnoxious, and I didn't realize it until I was watching it back through. But I got CPR certified yesterday. I was already certified through the Red Cross, but I also needed to be certified through my like facility that I'm interning at. So I completed their CPR training, which is a really big deal, like very anticlimactic day to be a really big deal, because now I can actually be around the youth in the facility. So I'm at a juvenile detention center, and I've been there, maybe this is my 3rd week now, but I haven't been able to be around the youth because the first CPR training since I started was yesterday. Now I'm officially certified, good to go, can legally be around the youth, and so can actually start shadowing, and will eventually get my own caseload, because so far I've literally just been like reading on the computer, like different trainings and everything when I've been there, which has still been good because I've still been like around and I've been learning, but it is just so different knowing that I can actually shadow and like eventually get my own caseload. Like we're just big step in a big direction from yesterday getting my CPR certification, because it was first aid and CPR. So as you can imagine, yesterday was a long day just watching videos about to do if someone gets a bee sting, the 30 compressions between 100 and 120 compression per minute pace, you know, the CPR stuff. Kind of boring content, especially since I have already been certified, so I've already like been through it all. But it was, yeah, it's okay, it's done now, and then I got home and I laid on my couch for hours and hours and hours, but that's kind of what I needed to start the week. And so, you know, no vlog footage, but it was a good Monday, and going forward I will have a lot more to do and talk about and say about my internship, since I can actually do things now. Now right now, as I said, it is Tuesday. It is like 9:30 I think in the morning, and I feel like I have lived 2 days worth of time so far in today. I woke up at 6, and it was the kind of wake up where my alarm went off, and I was like, why did I wake up right now? Because really I don't have anything that I like have to be today until class tonight. And so I was already awake though, and so I just stayed in bed till 6:30, got up, had breakfast, I've been doing some stuff on the computer, and like I feel like I've been awake forever, even though it's what now, 3.5 hours I guess. I have errands to run in a little bit that I'll tell you about as we do them, but first I want to show you something that I've been doing today. Well, number one, I planned a lot of upcoming YouTube videos, which I'm excited for, but the other exciting thing is I've been getting back into Notion. I don't know if you remember Notion. It's like a kind of organization website thing on the computer. I remember, what was it? Was it even like a year ago? Maybe a few months ago, whenever like everyone on YouTube was like, how do I organize my life on Notion? But the exciting thing, I've done like a couple to-do lists and everything too. The exciting thing, and I hope you can see this, is I have organized my reading. I have it on Goodreads, but this is different because let me show you why. So these are all the books that I've read since May of this year, because I didn't read anything before May in this year. And so I have, let's just do red, white, and royal blue, for example. I have the title, I have the author, obviously I've read it now, that's like status, rating out of 5, I gave it a 4, date started, date finished, and then I can do like paperback, hardback, audiobook, or if it's a advanced reader's copy, and then tagging the genre, because on Goodreads you can't like really sort the books by the genre, you have to click on them to see the genre. So like this one was romance, it was LGBTQIA plus book, it was young adult fiction, was it? I guess it was. I got it from the library, but this is just like a tags category, so obviously that one's from the library, but like you can tag it for own voices. I forget the other tags I have in there, but just like random, you know, tags like that. Oh, you can tag it if it was a reread. I created this, so I don't know why I'm saying like you can, like I made it, so you can do that. Page number here, and then I'm checking if I own the book or not, the setting, because that's something I want to vary my settings quite a bit, and so I want to keep track of the settings. And then over here it's just like characteristics about the author. And why I did this, the categories are white, person of color, man, woman, queer. And why why I'm doing that is because what I've learned is that, like, literally, look, I mostly read books by white women, which I am a white woman, and so like I'm just reading books by people who are like me. Obviously not every book is by a white woman, but I want to vary that more because, like I said, like I am a white woman, so I guess of course that's what I gravitate towards, but I don't necessarily want to. And so what I've decided, my challenge for myself coming up, is that the new books I pick, granted I already have some that are like on my little to read list that I'll finish before, but the next time I start picking books that I'm going to start reading is that I am no longer going to be reading books by white women. I don't know how long this challenge is gonna last, but I need to vary my people. Yes, and then I also have a want to read list that literally has the same categories in it, but it's nice because like I have my want to read list on Goodreads, but I can't see necessarily like who the author is, where it takes place, what the genre is, all of that. And so now it's like, once I add those, I've added the ones that I own, but not like other ones right now. But once I add those, I can like scroll down and like if I'm looking for like a 1930s historical fiction, like that's so much easier to find now. Or like if I'm looking for like a nonfiction book about sociology, like it's so much easier to find now. So yeah, that's how I spent a lot of my day today so far. Do I have classwork? Yeah. No, yeah, I do. But errands first. I'm not even going on like a lot of errands, like it's literally the bare minimum, but I've been trying to do like more of an actual outfit when just doing random things because I know that can just help make a day feel a little more special. So I don't think I love this. It's not my favorite in the world, but it's what we're working with. These are dark green corduroys that I thrifted like last week, and to be honest, that's about as far down as I can go. And one of the errands I'm about to run is filling up my tires, so I don't know why I'm doing this myself, but wearing the corduroys, I felt like I was a nice little like fall move, and I'm going to wear just like white sneakers. Like I said, not my favorite, but it's what we're going with today. Okay, errand number one, the temperature has dropped lately, and so my tires have low tire pressure. Zach told me that they should just like get back up as it warms up, but they haven't, and I get car anxiety to a pretty large extent, and so I'm going to go fill up my tires. Again, why did I pick this outfit to go fill up my tires? I do not know, but I did. So we're gonna go see how that works. I think I found a gas station that has free air, but I guess we'll find out, and if I end up having to pay like $1 or $2, you know, it's worth not having the flat. There is a man doing push-ups right next to my car right now. He just walked and now is doing push-ups. I filled up my tires, but I didn't get any footage because I was a speed demon while doing it. I waited 15 minutes for 3 cars to finish. Like each one took 5 minutes, not to brag or anything. I think I took like 90 seconds. Granted, the tire thing did not have a gauge, and so I don't actually know if I did anything right because I don't know what PSI I was at and what PSI I ended up at, but I did apparently fill it up enough to turn off the low tire pressure light. So that feels good enough to me, honestly. I just hope that I didn't like do something crazy uneven or anything. Anyways, our next stop, Trader Joe's. I got fall items, look forward to that, but now we're actually at the library because I have 3 books that are due today, only one of which I finished. And also, the last time that I drove to the library is when I got a ticket for a rolling stop that I still don't know how much it is going to be. It's still not like in the system. I haven't been able to look it up, but I have a court date for it too. So on my drive here, literally every single stop, I was like, okay, hard brake, pause, 1, 2, 3, go. Like there was hard stops every single time here and no ticket. So glad to have made it to the library successfully this time. But the 3 books I'm returning. The Last Thing He Told Me by Laura Dave. It was a good book. I think I've mentioned it recently, but I gave it like 3.5 stars, rounded up to 4. Like it's not a must read, but it did keep me hooked the whole time. So there's that. John Green, The Anthropocene Reviewed. I really like this. I'm in the middle of reading it, but it's due today and other people have hold, so I can't renew it. It's essays though. It's essays on a human-centered planet. So basically it's just like the deep thoughts that John Green has had, and he kind of goes through like different aspects of the world, varying from like Halley's Comet to air conditioning to sunsets to our capacity for wonder, and just like writes a little essay, and like he rates them out of 5 stars. It's really good, and I really love John Green, so I plan on getting this again. I just didn't get to finish it because honestly, since it's essays, I didn't like feel the need to pick it up, you know, like I wasn't like hooked, but it was good every time I read it. And then the last one is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, which I actually didn't read, and I got it because it was so popular and I'd heard great things about it, and I still think that it could be good, but since having gotten it, like waiting so long on hold and then getting it, I heard that it kind of just like wasn't as good, so I don't really feel bad for returning it. I don't know if I'll get it again.
Where does the wind blow? Baby, I don't know, but there is a place I can't tell you where for sure.
All right, Trader Joe's fall items. I feel like a little bit behind on getting them, but I'm excited to try some things. Some things are pumpkin-y, fall-y, and some things are not. But starting off strong, pumpkin brioche twist. Pumpkin-y, slightly sweet, and lightly spicy, great for French toast, sandwiches, and toast with nut butter. This bread said that it would be good toasted, like on the package it said that, but this piece was too thick to fit in my toaster. So I put it in the microwave for 10 seconds just to get a little lukewarm, but I would do it again. It's pretty cakey, but not overly sweet, but it is good. Non-dairy pumpkin oat beverage. So I kind of figured I'd use this as coffee creamer. Obviously, I've already had coffee this morning, given that it's 11 a.m. But yeah, I'm kind of excited. I don't know. Oh, once opened, keep refrigerated. Okay, so I'll keep it in the pantry until I open it tomorrow, I guess. Gluten-free pumpkin gluten-free pumpkin pancake mix, because Zach is gluten-free. It says you can have your pancake and eat it too, even if you avoid gluten, with Trader Joe's gluten-free pumpkin pancake mix. There we go. Zach will hopefully love that. I got, oh, this I'll have now. Vanilla almond spice chai, protein smoothie with chai tea, almond, coconut cream, and exotic spice blend. Non-dairy beverage, good source of protein, made for me. Let's shake well. Might as well try it right now. I have had this before. There are leaves falling in the window behind you. Everything I could ever want and more. I'm gonna put it in the fridge because it's kind of warmed up a little bit. Freezer actually for speed. Alrighty. This isn't folly, but it's peppermint herbal tea, which I just like because whenever I was sick, and it's the kind where you can open it down here and just pull them out down here. Whenever I was sick, I kept making mint tea, and I was making like mint tea lattes, and I loved them. And it's non-caffeinated, so it can be like a hot drink at night. I find that a lot of my like sources of small joys throughout the day is like various types of drinks, if you can't tell. Love it. I got 2 dark chocolate sunflower seed butter cups because get them every time I go. 99 cents each. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and then this next thing, if you watch Abby Aslin, you know. If you don't, you should. But she suggested these 2 things paired together, which I'm very excited to try. So it's pumpkin cranberry crisps, a crispy, savory, and sweet cracker to complement cheeses, dips, and spreads. So obviously very fall-like, pumpkin and cranberry. And then this is the creamy Toscano cheese dusted with cinnamon. And so she'll just like put the cheese on the cracker and said that it was great. And I've seen a couple other people try it too and say that it was great, and so I'm excited to try this. This cheese was $4.80, which is honestly the most expensive item that I got today. And I'm not even supposed to eat dairy, but I think this will be great. I think it'll be so delicious. I think I'm gonna have it for lunch. Oh, and the last thing, some eucalyptus. It smells delicious, amazing. I feel like it's healing me. Of what? I don't know, but it's healing me. But I got it because I want to try a eucalyptus shower. So you just like tie it up, hang it from your shower head, and then the like steam in the shower makes it so it smells very fragrant. You get like the eucalyptus oils all over, which have benefits that now I've kind of forgotten. I know stress relieving is one, and then I think like it can clear up your respiratory system if that's clogged, which it isn't for me this week. It was last week, not this week. I feel like it might be like anti-inflammation, but that one I feel much less sure about. I'm just gonna keep it around me until I shower tonight. Me and my eucalyptus. Best friends. Okay, are you ready to try? Mm-hmm. Delicious. Okay, I haven't tried yet. It is good.
Loved it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You look like you're still deciding.
It took a lot of chewing. Yeah, I'm a fan of this.
Yes, yeah. You ready for fall?
Yeah, I am. Look what I've been getting every time I go to Kroger lately.
We did that for the quarantine.
They're just $1.
Oh, really?
Of that size, yeah.
I haven't gotten those since you were here, I think.
Oh, no. Delicious.
My dreams begin and end with you.
Being an online student, it always feels just like semi-shocking whenever I actually have to do work in a day. It's crazy, really, having to do classwork for school that I voluntarily entered and pay for myself. Like crazy to actually have to do work for it, but that's over with for the day. My phone needed to charge before going to work out, so I cleaned my shower and put some eucalyptus in it. So it's already smelling really great in here, and I hope that it just continues in that direction. I will be cleaning the rest of the bathroom. There's Jane the Virgin for you. but obviously haven't done that yet. Just the shower part is done. Gonna do a little scrubby dub with the toilet bowl. Gonna do a little scrubby dub with the sinks. Yeah, the mirror needs it too. So very excited for the eucalyptus shower tonight. We'll let you know how it goes.
You in my dreams, beauty so free. You're all I'll ever need. How can I explain the way you make me feel? All that I can say is I know you like you know me. You know that I know you. I know you like you know me. You know
I did arms today, in case you can't tell. Actually, let me move you over here. Backlit. Okay, I'm about to make a protein smoothie because I have 45 minutes until class. I feel like not stressed about my classes right now, which could be because I've decided not to be stressed. Go watch my little TED Talk and last week's vlog if you need to know more about that. But also I feel like it's because I'm like forgetting about something. Like I feel like there's definitely something I should have been doing this week that I didn't do. And I guess we're just really about to find out. What my guess is that I feel so like nonchalant, chill about it right now. And then come after classes tonight, I'm gonna be like, oh heck, I have so much to do. But the good thing is that tomorrow can also be a work day. So, you know, it'll all balance out. Like I said, about to make a protein smoothie. But first, I stay having books come in the mail for me. As I mentioned every time, I enter Goodreads giveaways. Literally anyone can do it. Just go on the Goodreads website. It's a site of Amazon, but like their book site, and you can go under the giveaways tab, find books you think might be interesting, or just literally any book. I do literally any book. I feel like it ups my chances of getting free books, and you just enter it. And genuinely, I'm on like I feel like 9-day streak of getting books in the mail. Anyways, this one is coming out in February 2022. So I feel exclusive, I feel elite. It's called This Might Hurt by Stephanie Roble. Natalie Collins hasn't heard from her sister in more than half a year. The last time they spoke, Kit was slogging from mundane workdays to obligatory happy hours to crying in the shower about their dead mother. She told Natalie she was sure there was something more out there, and then she found Wisewood. Wisewood's guests commit to a 6-month stays on a private island off the coast of Maine. During this time, they're prohibited from contact with the rest of the world, no internet, no phones, no exceptions, but there are rules for a good reason. To keep guests focused on achieving true fearlessness so they can become their maximized selves. Natalie thinks it's a bad idea, but Kit has had enough of her sister's cynicism and voluntarily disappears off the grid. 6 months later, Natalie receives from a Wisewood account a menacing email threatening to reveal the secret she's been keeping from Kit. Panicked, Natalie hurries north to come clean to her sister and bring her home, but she's about to learn that Wisewood won't let either of them go without a fight. Okay, this is actually pretty good, it sounds like. Like I said, it comes out in February 2022. So the authors will send out books. They're called advanced readers copies. Like you can see on here, it says, whatever it says, uncorrected proof. So like this book isn't the final version of what will actually come out. And like you can see like the back too is just white. It's like a cheap cover material, but it's still like the gist of the story. And so makes me feel cool for getting them. But that actually sounds really interesting. Some of the ones that I get are odd, and I don't think they'll ever move to the top of my reading list, but that one definitely could. Okay, this one is called A Man of Honor, advanced reader copy, and it says it's a prequel to another book, so I'm gonna have to look up and see if I need to read that book to understand this one, but it's by Barbara Taylor Bradford. See, the issue, and I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure both these are by white women, and you know how I said that I can't read any more books by white women for a while because that's all I read? That's okay. Opening 5 years before the start of A Woman of Substance. So I probably do need to read that one, or at least listen to it first. A Man of Honor begins with 13-year-old Blackie O'Neill facing an uncertain future in rural County Kerry. Orphaned and alone, he has just buried his sister Branagh, I don't know how to say that name, and must leave his home to set sail for England in search of a better life with his mother's brother in Leeds. There he learns his trade as a navvy. Okay, there's been so many words I don't know. Is this British? Amid the grand buildings and engineering triumphs of one of England's most prosperous cities. I said both England and Leeds before that, and then acted like whenever it said England again, it was this big discovery that the book was set in Great Britain. Just wanted to point it out because I know you noticed too. And starts to dream of greater things. And then, high on the Yorkshire moors, in the mists of a winter morning, he meets a kitchen maid called Emma Hart. So I guess this is the backstory of a character in A Woman of Substance. So we'll see. This one is on sale in November 2021, so not as cool, but still pretty cool. All right, protein shake time. I always try to have protein within 20 minutes of lifting because I actually don't know the science behind it, but one time Zach told me that's the optimized time, and so I have just stuck with it. So within 20 minutes of lifting, the protein smoothies that I've been making lately that I found to be really good. I have a protein order that, whoa, I was glowing. I have a protein order that I'm waiting to come in, so I haven't gotten more of my own. This one is the one that Zach likes. It's just from Walmart. It's just the brand that they have at Walmart. I think they only have one. It's Body Fortress, but he likes the, what's it called? It's like something like ISO whey, because it's whey, but there's something different about it. Yeah, it's whey protein. It's chocolate, which I love. I love chocolate proteins, but like I said, I have an order coming in. It's a little gift from a brand that I'm just waiting for to try out, and so this is just tiding me over until then. But I really like the peanut butter chocolate banana combination. I feel like that's a good go-to for protein smoothies. You really can't go wrong with it. If I'm making a fruit smoothie, I'll always use non-dairy milk, because then it's like creamy and it's not like watered down. But if my goal is literally just like the protein smoothie, and both the chocolate banana and peanut butter, all of those three have flavor, so I don't mind the water. So I'll actually do ice, and then I'll do some water, some milk, and ingredients that I've mentioned so many times. Banana, peanut butter. I gotta stop going over here in the sun. Banana, peanut butter. That's terrifying. Happy spooky season. Oh, look at the camera adjust. Oh, wow. I'm really putting sister through the ringer, making her work. Okay, sorry camera. I need to stop chatting and I need to actually do, because like I said, I have school. I have class. If you haven't been on my channel before, I have class from 6:30 to 9:45 on Tuesdays. The first one is my advanced integrative practice with communities and organizations, and the second one is my advanced integrative practice with policy. While those are both really important aspects of social work, like community work and policy, they're personally my least favorite topics, which is why I just got them out of the way with my first session. So even though I love social work, I love getting my master's and everything, these classes I'm having to kind of work to stay motivated for, just because they're not like my passion, my interest. But I only have less than a month left in them. I have 3 weeks. Oh my gosh. I have 3 classes after tonight, I think. I have no idea. Right now I have exactly 15 minutes until my class starts, but I'm about to take my first eucalyptus shower. Look how cute that looks. Like beyond anything else, I'm sure it'll be great too. The steam makes it more fragrant, you know, but also like, that's cute. Remember how I said that after class finished, I was going to be a whole lot more stressed than I was before? I just want to give you a little sneak peek to the to-do list that I wrote during class, because I was starting to feel stressed. But I need to get to bed, so let's talk about it more later. You can say, Happy Wednesday.
Gotta check out the hair real fast, you know.
Yeah, I'm glad you did that. I was realizing the other day that it's been a long time since you've been featured in a vlog. Like
hopefully
maybe
we broke up.
Yeah, maybe the people have been wondering. Nobody's asked. Happy Wednesday. Hey. I've already had coffee this morning because Zach made it for me before he left, which was kind. I realized that it's probably been about like 100, 150 subscribers since Zach has been featured in a video. So he lives here too. He's my boyfriend of 5 years, but he's gone doing things for most of the day. So, oh look, see, he's right there. There's Zach. Which is why it looks like I'm always here alone. But I do live with 2 other people. You wouldn't know it based on my vlogs. Anyways, slept good last night, but am exhausted. It's 8 a.m. Nope, it's 8:17 right now, and we need to get down to business, folks. So remember I made that to-do list yesterday that I was feeling a wee bit stressed about. Not really, it's just there's just so much to do. On this side, we have for my communities class, a lot to do. Policy, a lot to do. I also have my field seminar class tonight from 6:30 to 8:30, and basically what that is, it's pretty common among like BSW, MSW programs. Basically what that is just like where we talk about field and our internships. Sometimes what it turns into is that the live meetings, or like in the past, the live meetings turn into just like totally logistics, like the stuff you have to turn in for field, which isn't as fun. I really enjoy getting to hear about like other people's experiences, and so I hope that this meeting is more of that, getting to hear like where my classmates are interning, what they get to do there, etc. But 2 hours tonight, and it turns out I have like readings and videos I need to watch before that too. I really felt like it was just like a seminar. They just like show up, and apparently that's not it. And then for I mentioned this in my last video, but I'm starting a tutoring job, which it'll be like a flexible schedule. Like my goal was to not work during grad school, but honestly, did I even have extra hours? I don't know. It feels weird not having an income. I needed an income. And so I started this tutoring job, but I'm in training right now, which is kind of intense. months. I've just done their like beginning, like the intro kind of, and it was I think 13.5 hours of training. And then what's upcoming is we have 6 hours to prepare each week, and then we have 8 hours of a live Zoom on Sundays where we're like actually practicing teaching. So the first Sunday that happens is this Sunday, which means I have to prepare my lessons for this Sunday, which it'll take a lot of preparation, especially because I don't want to like show up and be bad, you know. And then for YouTube, my goal is to film a video today. Obviously like school and now the tutoring job will take priority over that time, but my goal is to film, edit, upload, so it can be ready for tomorrow, because usually I do Thursdays, but honestly if it goes up Friday, like that's fine too, no biggie. I just think it's funny because literally the past like 2 days I was sitting around like, oh, there's just nothing for me to do, like I'm out of things to do, and it's just not true. But that's okay, because that probably was good for me. And so now here's a little sneak peek at the video that I'm gonna hopefully film. I look like I just rolled out of a ditch and showed up here, and that's kind of how I feel too. I'm telling you, like I slept hard last night, but it was not enough. I did not come up with this, like this is not mine, but this is something that I find to be so helpful whenever I have such a big to-do list like this, because it can be hard to know where to start and what to prioritize. And so, oh look, you get to see like all of my YouTube plans right there. But over here, I just kind of took the main headers from this and then put it on a scale. This is like obviously low urgency to high urgency, and then this is low importance to high importance. And then you can just plot like each thing into the different squares. So for example, like these are things that are not very important and also not very urgent. So that's like my readings and the videos for the classes, because those aren't due until Tuesday and they're not actually the stuff that we turn in. Like they just have to be done by the end of class. So pretty unimportant and pretty non-urgent. So I'm not going to start there. These are the things that are not urgent but are really important. And so like that's going to be my teach back prep for the tutoring that I was talking about, because that doesn't come until Sunday. So it's not urgent right now, but it is super important. And then also planning other YouTube videos I put up here, because it's important for me to do that, but also it's not urgent, like it shouldn't be prioritized over other things. And then over here we have things that are pretty urgent but aren't those most important things. And so for example, that's the video that you'll know at this point, because this video would have gone up after it, that if I can film it and edit it and everything today or tomorrow. So it's pretty urgent because I want to get it up this week, considering right now it's like September 29th, I think, and I want to do a plan with me for the month. And then also the field seminar prep is like urgent because it's tonight, but I think it would be kind of okay if I don't need to do, like if I don't get the chance to finish that. And then what's really important is this square up here, which is the stuff that is both urgent and high importance. And so for me, that's the communities project part 2, because that needs to be done by Friday in order to get revisions. And then my policy brief that is due on Saturday, but it's like a large chunk of work. So how then you use this is obviously you start up here, you go to the things that are most important and most urgent, and then it's kind of up to you then if you move to the stuff that's more important or more urgent. But I think what I'm going to do is start up here, then go here, and then here, and then here. And so I'm just going to list that out in order so that as I go through today, I can understand like what I need to get done, and it can make the most crucial parts get knocked off first. It is so crazy how if you sit down without your phone, without distractions, just sit down and like work through something, how it actually gets done. For example, my policy brief done, turned in. Cue the applause. I know, which feels really good. I also had a call with my advisor this morning that I totally forgot about. I got a new advisor. I guess they were just like switching around who had who. So I got a new advisor, had a call with her, totally forgot about it, called her back late, but it ended up fine. And now I'm getting ready to film a little video. Just finished filming the video, did a little goal setting, goal making, plan the month with me type video. It actually took a really long time to film, and I think it's about to take a really long time to edit, but that's okay because I have time. Did you like my car wash? It made everything real shiny and clean. I think I haven't actually gone out to look yet, but I'm assuming things are really shiny and clean. I feel like that was my little self-care for the day. Also, the guy at the car wash said, "Do you want an air freshener on me?" And I said, "Sure." And he said, "What flavor do you want?" And I told him to pick, and so he said that I looked like I would like cherry blossom honey. What do you think? You think we go together? Give it a little sniff. So, update. It's been 24 hours since I've last done the vlog, which means that today is Thursday. Right now it is about 5:30 in the afternoon, and I am getting home. Granted, that's a little bit later than typical given the car wash. Okay, this does smell good. It's kind of strong, but there we go. Here it is. Really strong, actually. Smells good, just really strong. Yeah, so yesterday, let's see, I think if I'm not mistaken, the last clip I told you that I filmed a video. I did do that, and I edited it all, and uploaded it, and it went live today, like 2 hours ago. I actually forgot it was going live, so I went to check my YouTube studio and was like, wait, what? Oh, yeah. Went live today. I got it all done in the one day. Felt pretty good. And then I spent a lot of work on the group project that is for my communities class, that is life-consuming, soul-consuming, and let's see, what did I have? Oh, and I also had my field seminar for 2 hours on Zoom last night, and then I had a group meeting after that, and then I went to bed, woke up this morning, spent more time on the group project, got ready to go to internship, honestly created some self-created chaos, made myself almost late, not quite, just like right on the money time-wise, because I was running around like a chicken with its head cut off, because even though I woke up at 5:45 this morning, somehow I was just sitting working too long and made myself almost run late. Went to my internship, which, let's see, I went on Monday, so I think I've already said I'm interning at a juvenile detention center. Remember that? I'm on the mental health team, and on Monday I got CPR certified, which it was the last step I needed to do in order to actually be around the youth now. So now I can be around the youth, which means that today was a whole lot of shadowing, a whole lot of learning, getting to know kids, getting to know documentation, getting to know process, getting to know terms, getting to know court processes, and then we had a new intake, so I got to sit in on the assessment and lots of debriefs. I feel like this tree is making me like loopy. Like there is something in this tree. Yeah, overall my mind is just flooded, absolutely flooded with information, and I think that I need to go inside and just lay and let it all sit and like settle down. Or maybe I should go on a walk. There's an ant crawling on my phone right now. What? Excuse me. Sorry. I'll try to keep the ants off you from now on. I need to do something though to get my mind off. It's not even that I feel like super overwhelmed, it's just there's so much information up here that I want to stick around. I haven't even, remember the to-do list we made yesterday? I haven't even gone back to like check off the things that I finished. Like I need to go kind of update myself with that, because still to do the group project, the part that's due tomorrow, is not completely done, but it is almost done, to the point where I don't know how much more time I need to spend on it. I think my group members are going to finish up the last part. I still need to practice, like learn the parts that I'm supposed to be teaching for the tutoring practice session certification thing. That's all day Sunday, literally all day, 10 to 7 Sunday. I need to learn the parts that I'm teaching for that, which is going to take some prep. That might be it. I'm not like feeling super stressed, super overwhelmed. There's just, like, this just feels full up here. Like it is at capacity. It's okay. Not the next video clip coming a whole over 48 hours. No, wait, I can't, not the next, I can't take myself serious. Not the next video clip coming another whole 24 hours since the last one. I just got home from internship today, Friday afternoon. I got home like 5:30 and I have a haircut at 7. So I'm about to make a little like search Pinterest for some inspiration. I'm not gonna change anything too much, like if you can see. It's just this, should I do like a 360 so you can see first? While I'm doing that, I'll tell you about my internship. So I wish I could tell you like everything that the day holds, because I do a lot. Okay, here's the hair. This is what it looks like now. This is how long it is. I usually just ask for enough length to be taken off for it to be healthy. My hair doesn't like split ends, don't happen that fast. I haven't gotten a haircut since February. So I usually just ask for like enough length to be taken off so it's healthy, and then just like long layers. And then I also usually always tell them, but like, I trust your judgment. You know, like if you want to do anything, I trust you, whatever. Sorry, I'm sure you can tell my brain is like scattered. Okay, so I talked about haircut, internship. I wish I could tell you everything I do in my internship, but I just like, I can't talk about it that much because obviously the nature of it is very confidential and I don't want to get into any kind of like gray boundaries. But I remember how much I did yesterday and how much information I learned. Same thing today. I got to do more. The good thing was that it kind of like built upon all that I learned yesterday. So I feel like the actual like procedures and documentation and everything is coming easier, or at least I'm becoming more independent with it. And by that I mean like not very independent, but it's a work in progress. I am really enjoying it. I am enjoying like being busy, having places to be. Like I genuinely, like, it's Friday afternoon right now and I'm looking forward to going back in on Monday. Like I'm excited for it, which I feel like is such a good feeling, because if you followed or subscribed in the summer, like at the end of my work weeks, which granted that was a very different position, not my like long-term goal, wasn't working in my field, whatever, but at the end of the Fridays, it was literally like the biggest sigh of relief that I even made it through the week. And I was just, every weekend was way too short. Like I did not like going in, and now I'm excited to go back in. I feel like FOMO when I'm not there. I feel like left out because the people are so cool. I really like the work. I'm sure like there are going to be hard days that come, like for sure. That's just nature of the job, like with social work and mental health and everything, but I'm excited to be there. My goal before my haircut is to get some dinner, get some water in me, find my inspo pics. I think it's pretty obvious from this vlog that like my hours have filled up quite a bit this week. Like this week was probably one of the busiest that I've had in a while, and that's just going to continue. Like I have a little bit of rest time right now. Gonna go get haircut. Honestly, after haircut, I'm probably gonna go to bed pretty soon after, because my haircut's at 7, which is the latest I think I've ever gotten my haircut. And then tomorrow I have to learn all of the things for tutoring that I know I've already talked about, because we have our first teach backs on Sunday. And just for like a little sneak peek, then on Monday I go back to my internship for the full day, and then on Tuesday I have to do all of the work for class time, because I will not have finished any of that in the time, like all my hours until then are booked. We're becoming busier. Oh my gosh, I still haven't even gone back to look at that to-do list. So I could even be totally forgetting something. Not time to worry about it. I feel like it is a small crime having hot coffee in a glass jar like this, but I wanted quantity today, so that's why it's there. I used the pumpkin oat beverage from Trader Joe's that I got, what, Tuesday, and haven't tried yet, so little taste test. It's good. I can definitely taste it. I think I maybe should have used more to really get that pumpkin-y kick, but it's like I can barely taste it, but it tastes good. Okay, I got my to-do list for the first time since what, Wednesday, to check and see what I've got done, what I still need to do. I know today will need to be the teach back preparation, but just to see. Okay, so for my communities class, we have done all of this, which feels good. I've not done module 6. That I'm gonna have to do on Tuesday, I believe. Oh, that's all of this. I don't know why my bracket was so small. For my policy class, I did the policy brief. All of this is gonna have to be Tuesday though. Field seminar, to be honest, I didn't do this, but the seminar has gone and passed, so I don't know if I need to prep for it anymore. I need to spend just a little bit more time on that. That's for my internship more so. For tutoring, I have not done any of this. This is all today's stuff. For YouTube, I planned that video, I filmed that video, I edited that video, and I posted that video. And then I have 2 more to plan that are really like non-critical. As you remember, I got my haircut yesterday. Let's do the little reveal. It's really not different, as I'm so sure you can tell. Oh gosh, I'm going to bend down. It's black, so it's really hard to see in comparison. He just like refreshed the layers, took a little bit of length off, really not a lot though, and then I slept on it. It was a really pretty blowout, but I went at 7, so I got home at like 8:15, so I had to sleep on it. But no, I really like how he did it. Here in the Atlanta area, Kyle at Urban Evolution Salon, loved it, because I've had these like grown out, what were meant to be curtain bangs, and I never wore them as curtain bangs for the longest time. I'm sure you've noticed them, because they would always flip around all over, be really just like uncomfy, like not look good, and he totally blended them out so that there's still like the short pieces here, but they are part of the hair. They're not just their own separate little thing. Something that always kind of like bums me out just a little bit when I get my hair cut like in the fall is in the summer, my hair, like the bottoms of it turn pretty blonde. Like you can kind of tell there's still some left over. And so then getting that cut off makes it kind of look darker. It's like I'm really not changing it up. I look the exact same, but it's like I'm changing it up for the fall. No, yeah, I'm starting to feel just the littlest bit overwhelmed with the amount of work I have to do today, and so for that I'm going to sign off the vlog, be done, go get my work done, have a like 8-hour Zoom tomorrow to practice teaching, head back to my internship on Monday. But if you've made it this far and haven't subscribed, I don't know why. Probably do that before you go. And I'm just so glad you're here. Take these little moments to hang out with me. I appreciate you, and I'll see you next time.